I'm so late. I'm so late. Let's go to this one first. When this one comes up, we can edit it. All right, it's got to be going now. Boom. There he is. All right. And let's see what we got. What? Hang on there. Hang on there, y'all. Let's go here. Let's go there. Stand by. I will model the new shirt. I will take the shirt off and put it back. No, I will not. Come on, this is a classy outfit. Well, it's an outfit anyway. All right, let's see what we got going here. Good morning. All right, let's go back here, Joe, now. Where you view your channel. View your channels. Okay, where are you? Live now. Come on. Come on, where is it? Where is my live? Why is my live not working? Let's go back this way. Do. Live stream. Here we go. Live stream. Hey, everybody, I'll get to you just a second. Just stand by and wait. All right, here we go. I got to change this to 26. Boop, boop. There you go. Take this thing out. Boom. Put this in there. Would this work? Yeah, Teespring. Oh, merchandise. Merch. Oh, yeah. All right, now, here we go. Let me put this up. Now I got to go back up here. Just stand by, my darlings. All right, let's see. Come on, Joe. Where the hell are you? I don't like this. Should all be set up ahead of time, but it cannot. It cannot. Why is it not coming up? Hello? Why is that not coming up? It is live. What the hell's the matter here? Hi, Claire. Shelby, how you doing? They changed your internship, I guess, hours. So they keep. Oh, good. That's great, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everyone is here who's here so far. Angelique, of course, and Kiona Nussbaum. Yeah, all right. Now let's see here. I've got to make sure this is the right deal here. Okay, all right. Got the information. Looks like the information is fairly sound. I'm going to go back to exactly where I'm supposed to be. Here. Hey, there we are. Okay, I got to double check this thing now, the stream. Stream. It's too early to sing. Stream, or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. All right. Okay, now, I think we're almost there. It takes so much just to get the damn thing running, right? You would think not. And Angela probably freaks. It takes, hey! Oh, Lake Street Dive, aren't they amazing? They're an amazing group. I'm glad you enjoy them, Eve. You can enjoy them with your Vegemite sandwich. Okay, I'm teasing, I kid, because I love. Look! Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. May December Society. It changed colors. Okay. Now I would recommend what I'm going to do in the next order is I'm going to, can you hear me first of all? Can you all hear me? I will do a reveal. Tracy, how are you? Guys, I'm going to make a recommendation. This is the try. It's the try material. You must use it. All right. I kid because I do voices, I do exaggerations. Never be offended by me doing anything, please. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is the try. Angela is receiving the ultimate in the soft whatever. But to be honest with you, what I will do for the next go around, even though this has polyester, cotton, and some other blends, 3 blends, I guess they're important. I don't think any animals were harmed to make them. But I may go a size larger. because I think over time this will, but you know, you never know. I can, you never know. Bum, 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 bum. Here I am. It's me. Okay. Now we have May December Society undergarments on the way. The front waistband says December. I'm teasing you. We do not. We do not. We do not. Oh, hi, Mark. Okay. You can hear me. Thank you. Yes, we can hear you. Thanks. Thanks so much. Now, shut up, Joe. We can hear you. I know what you're doing there. So it was fun yesterday, just jamming, rocking out, having some fun with you guys. Thank you, Claire. It feels good, too. You should touch it. It feels wonderful. Okay, so yeah, some good products, and we now have 2 of them in the house. Actually, I have another color. I have a gray one in the same material. I opted for, and certainly in the least expensive material, which nothing is inexpensive, we know. They are, I think, more cotton, possibly. So they will probably shrink up. I don't think this is going to shrink up that much, but you know, over time, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know yet. One shoulder higher than the other. This is very revealing having a t-shirt on here, but you know, hey, when I get golf shirts, I'll be wearing those. And if my mannequins were here, I could wear what I want to wear. You know, like a priest's outfit or something like that. That'd be good. How about a priest collar with the May December Society logo? Ha, father woman or father man. But they can both be priests, except in the Catholic faith, because they are so backwards. They don't want women to be priests because they might see what's going on in the sanctuary with the altar boys. But I digress. We should be talking about something else. This shirt, this size, is a medium, and it's good. You know, it's nice material. But I will get a large for me. I use a regular television. A regular television I wear in medium, but sometimes I have to put on a large TV in order to, you know, accommodate my girth. No, sometimes I wear. Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck behind a wheel. And random thoughts pop into my head and they just come out of my mouth. But that's part of the charm, isn't it? I guess not. Okay, well, no, creepy. What was creepy? What size is this shirt? No creepy? All right, no creepy. You must mean the reference to the altar boys. All right, well, that's fine. We're not going to talk about that. Yes, so if your man is typically, I would say typically medium, I have to fight to be medium, but medium, then I would opt for large. And and this is the tri-blend, a better blend, I think, than the first product. This is like the middle product. And then Angela will be modeling, when she gets it, some luxurious cotton blend with silk and myrrh. I don't know what it's about. Silk and myrrh. Can you imagine? All right, so that's it. Boom, 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 boom. There's my chair. My chair got out of the way. It's over here. Yeah, there it is. The ukulele and uh-oh, I didn't center myself up. Oh. No, I gotta move, don't I? Boom. Yay! Now I'll move this right. No. I can't do it that way anymore. Oh, there's a guitar. I gotta move. It just feels, you know, it's stage right. Okay. I guess it's all right. Now I gotta move you center. Makes me feel better when I'm looking right at my face. But, you know, okay. All right. So, big day today. Not such a big day. I apologize for being late if anyone was waiting. if anyone waits. I know it just you show up, but um, I got a rather late start, and I'm not sure why. Being lazy. Usually, I'm up at 7. I did not get up until about 8:45. Ouch. Oh man. So I'm dragging a little bit, but I'm feeling okay if anyone's concerned. All right. All right, now Eve, what was creepy? Tell me what was creepy. I guess anyone who still goes to church or mass, let's say, would be creeped out. All right. Hey, I'm just bringing it real. All right. So what is happening in your world? I think I know the time of day. What's the temperature like where you all are? Tracy, Eve is over there on the left coast. Claire's in the UK. Shelby's in, oh man, why can't I remember? Shelby is in, I want to say Shelby would be in the south because of the name Shelby, but Shelby, remember in Steel Magnolias? Angela played that actually. She played in Steel Magnolias. She played what's her name? She went with JFK for a while. Daryl Hannah role. She played the Daryl Hannah role. And Angela was perfect in that. She's very good. So maybe we'll have a clip of that when she played that. I'll have her put up some clips. When everything comes together. How... Thank you. Yes, the beach and me. I would love to. Yeah, sure, I would move elsewhere in the world. Absolutely. Might have to be sponsored to get into some places, though. Upper 70s, Glam Jolly says, in Texas. Well, I love Texas. I've been through Texas several times. I've stayed in Texas a lot, often. In the Dallas, let's see, Fort Worth area. I've been to, San Antonio and Austin and all those nice places. Love it there. Priest shirt with MDS logo. That's right. Father Joe is in the house. Father Joe will be visiting shortly. I'm here to talk about sex education. Can you see that? Can you imagine that? All right, all of you mays out there, you think you know everything. And more than likely you do. What do I know? I'm a priest. The only way a priest can teach you about sex education is if he's experienced. How does that work? Let's see. All right, but apparently they do that. And they like to counsel. I like this. I remember a friend of mine was marrying a girl who was Catholic because patent leather shoes do reflect up. Remember that? That was a big thing for us in school. So, bad news. So counseling them on sex. I think it was a turn on for the police. 72 degrees in California, low humidity, just beautiful. So stripe it down the middle when you get out on those fairways today. I wish you fairways and greens, Eve. Nice and cool in Indiana. 30 degrees still? Well, it is March, Joe. Okay. 30 degrees and a breeze. Wow. That's nice and cool. Where I'm from, we call that bitter cold. We might have to start looking at the global warming issue if Florida was 30 degrees. But you know what? Then probably everyone will leave. The crowds are starting to thin out here. This is how it works. Everybody comes down here in the winter. They arrive probably just after the holidays. They spend their Christmas with their kids and grandkids at home, and then they jet down here or drive. So a lot of license plates this time of year, and they're starting to leave from Quebec, Chicago. You get Wisconsin, and a lot of New Yorkers and Bostonians. Yes, we have a lot of people that just come down here. Our traffic where I live is heinous this time of year. It's starting to get a little better. In the summer, it's like a ghost town, and it's terrific. And I don't mind playing golf in the heat or being out in the heat. Everyone, as I said, has a pool. You can always jump in the pool. And we live in air conditioning, like everyone does in the summertime if it's really, really hot and humid. So to me, it's just great. It's less crowds, and I like that. Now you need a reservation for dinner still. In the summer, you walk right in. Okay. Except my house. You'll need a reservation every time. All right. Yeah. I like the cold sometimes, but I like to go to it and then come back. When I this house was first purchased in 2008. It was built in 2005, 2008. And I'd go back and forth from New York. So that was terrific. Like many of my friends now do. Colorado. It's an anomaly, right? Colorado is a freak of nature. Sometimes in Denver it can be mild, and then you look up at the snow-capped mountains. It's kind of nice. I like Colorado. Looking forward to moving to Tennessee. Tennessee. Not the humid summers, but I think you will like that. Angela had trouble breathing when she was on business in Colorado. The altitude and the dry air. And she said before, when she got off the plane here, she went outside and just inhaled to get some more of that humidity. I guess if you're used to it, you know. But Colorado's very nice. It's 0 Celsius here in Toronto, so that makes it, what, about 32 or something? I'm not sure. But it's cold by standards. Although Toronto, I'd say that's very north. California 70 degrees. Now we're talking. Oh, okay. I found accounts we were taught sex therapy by a guy. By a guy man? A gay man, probably. Learn that a relationship is just a relationship. Relationship. '50s tomorrow. Opera. 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 '50s tomorrow. And it's cool there, but that's in Indiana. Indiana. The home of many nice things. Not the least of which the former Indianapolis 500 used to be much bigger after that whole issue. Still a cool thing. And can't forget Hoosier basketball. Jennifer's in the house. Good morning, Jennifer. Check this out. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa! I stood up while I was reading someone who said, where's the guy man? Oh, is that what is that? Did it say guy at one time? Did I read that too wrong? Certainly I did. I read it wrong. Oh no, you did say guy man. Ha ha ha. Okay. I'm a guy man. He was a gay man, and nothing against anyone. You know, hey. I love everyone. Yes, Toronto. Yes, I know it's north. It's north, and it's north of Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, step by step. Okay, who remembers that? Everyone, I guess. Yes, that's a good question, Jennifer. Claire, are you feeling better? Have your bruises healed? The unintended ones. I'm kidding. So, it's gangster, huh? Yeah, see, it's a gangster shirt. But this is the medium shirt. And I was telling everyone earlier in the fashion show that I would probably opt for a large. But this material should not shrink, but I don't buy it. Okay. Ah, the new bed has been delivered. There's nothing like a new bed. A new bed. Ah, that'd be a good title of a book. A new bed. It's the story of a man in a neighborhood of thousands that used to sleep around. A new bed. Good title. I'm thinking about that. How about that for a movie? Did you see A New Bed? You went to a taping of Step by Step. Is that still on the air? Step by Step. Does that originate in the Great Northwest? So you'll be getting some sound sleep eventually, I imagine, Claire, and that's great. Some of the supports you need. Did you get a new mattress? I'm sure you did. That's the bed. So. Yeah, I knew you would come up with that, Eve. I didn't say anything because I knew you would say it, Eve. I knew it would be you or Jennifer. But you, Jennifer, was a little more sensitive. You just blurted out there, did you, Chris? I was thinking it, but I didn't say it. Yeah, I was going to say. So you randomly came out of with the step by step. Why step by step? I went to a taping. I'm trying to figure out the genesis of your thought, Jennifer. I went to a taping of Step by Step. Oh, when I said step by step, slowly I turn. Yeah. I was at a taping of Johnny Carson once. And Joan Rivers was the guest host. The amazing Mrs. Maisel is supposedly the Joan Rivers story when she was coming up. Great minds think alike. Well, minds. It's a minefield here. Don't step on the wrong one. Boom. You know what I mean? Angela is away today. She had 4 straight days of work. So sometimes, since we can't really do anything while she's working all day from noon till about 7, she would rather go home because she, can chat as people come through and visit her grandparents quickly, but she still has to work in that big chunk of the day. And she likes to be here when she has more off time. So what she did was she moved up her usual once-a-month trip, and so she'll be here for a while when she returns. She'll be back Friday, I believe. We have I think a Skype call with somebody about all of this, so we'll see. Yes, anyone remember that? Okay, all right. You remembered it. But that was the Three Stooges, wasn't it? As I recall. Plans for the day. My plans for the day, I have to go see my tax accountant and pick up my taxes, my woeful taxes. And I switched guys after 45 years. A friend of mine was my accountant, and I've had some way ups and some way downs. So since it's not very far up now, I decided my guy was way too expensive. So, but he's still a friend. Okay, Jen. I feel you. I feel it. I know what you mean. Mm-hmm. Great minds think alike. Of course they do. I was listening to some program last night, and the guy was talking. You know what I find interesting? Accents. We are here in the United States. That's where I'm what is it? Telecasting, where I am originating, where I'm coming from. You know where I'm coming from, man. So that's where the studio is. Yeah, that sounds good. And someday I'll be coming to you from other places. But I was going to say that America is enamored with British accents. All of the news programs have someone who speaks like this. I can't believe the president did that. Well, he did it. You know, what you gonna do? So, but they also get different accents. Like the one guy, I forget, he's Russian. And they leave him for last because people wait to hear him. But I do not believe that it is the problem here. You know, and people, you know, when you have a voice like that, it's like Henry Kissinger. You're like leaning in. Like, what did he say? Speaking of leaning in, and what did he say? Make sure you look at the new T-shirts. You know, that this, the logo, we know, May December Society, but the one with, it says, I'm not her dad. You know, that's a special one to me. It's kind of like, what the hell does that say? I bet a lot of people will see it. I have ordered one and it's dark. It's kind of muted, so you can't really tell what it is. For those, I'm not shy about anything, but for those that are, and I thought it would be cool to have that. You know, what does it say on that man's shirt over there? What does that say? Do you know? You know, they must be a Yank. You know, they've got all those weird sayings. Yes. Alicia. Morning, Raymond. Good morning, Mom. Oh, Raymond, I do not want you. No, that was a cross between the comedian who played Raymond's brother and John Travolta. See, it's too early for me. I can't separate the things. Mr. Carter. All right. Alicia's in the house, and what's the temperature where you are, Alicia? Mm-hmm. Where's it, Alicia? Jessica. Jessica. Jessica, we have lovely names here. Jennifer, Jessica, Claire, and Eve. They all went out. All right. And Alicia. I guess Sarah Smile, Welsh lassie, is in school today. Alicia, 30 degrees. Oh, yeah, that's chilly. Alicia Eagleman. The Beach and Me, they say Italian is one of the sexiest languages. Are you from Italy? Kayla. Hey, hey. Kayla Baker. Kayla Baker. Yeah, he's not my dad shirt. Yeah, that's cool. Well, you know, you should really try that one. Order up a bunch. Or order up one. And the game here is to get your shirt and take a photo of where you are so that we can know. Now, I'll have to take a selfie somewhere. I'll wait till Angela's here. We'll do that. Alicia, it's cold where you are. No, 30 degrees. Ooh. Are you leaving us already? Well, have a great day yourself. So what's going on? Now we know Claire moved. Claire, are the boxes unpacked yet? Hmm? I always thought the kitchen requires a lot of work. And Mom usually has to do that because, you know, the little ones are little. And that's the thing Mom likes to do, set up her kitchen, right? Sacre bleu. Yes, I think so. I think French is a lovely accent. Hmm. Mi petite chérie. Mon petit chéri. Mon petit chéri. All right, that's enough. Dr. B, good morning. Good to see you here, Doc. The doctor's in the house. And again, when I wear my lab coat, I will be the doctor in this house. A shirt with a cat dressed like a gangster. So it's gangster cat. Gangster cat. A shirt like that probably gives you pause. Okay. That's the end of my vaudeville act for today. Still waiting, so it wasn't moved the same day. That's odd, isn't it? So you had to go to a place, was it an LTL that in the trucking business, less than a full load, so they like to get a couple households in one truck and make its way to you. Is that what happened? It was stored and then moved? Or please do bring us up to speed. Well, now I'm a bit perplexed. All right, let me see, have I been, or who is she talking to? Oh, they are. Oh, so yes, I've been to Italy. If that's what you're asking, is that what you're asking? Italy. Although when I go to Italy the next time, I have many people to visit. I mean, many. We have Mario, of course. Oh, we have Gio. We have a couple others that I can't think of the top of my head, though, that are an MDS on the website who live in Italy. Hasandino. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? You'd like some relationship advice? Italy, yes. Italy's lovely. Okay. Claire, are you ready for this one? Oh, I see. Oh, wardrobe. So tell me, do they have much closet space in the UK? Because that's always here when you build a house or you look for these huge, closets the size of this office. It's always tough to find closets, especially in Florida, because very seldom, there are very few closets on the foyer, the front door where you come in, because nobody's wearing winter coats, so it's a wasted space, sort of. But good for you, a nice big house. I can't wait to visit someday when I'm invited. I'll bring Angela with me. Of course, Angela. And Angela will have to stop over in Italy. Angela is Italian. And you know my story. I was raised Italian until Ancestry.com told us we were Irish. Irish and Cuban. Irish, Spanish, Western Europe, Spain, over to Cuba. I have a cousin, supposedly, who's supposed to be a brainiac that does not buy into the Ancestry.com. And I find that difficult because I believe in science. And I believe in miracles. You sexy things. All right. Oh, thanks, Claire. That would be wonderful one of these days. That would be splendid. And even Southern California, Eve, we'd meet up with you out there. And Northwestern U.S. My nephew's a pilot. He flies out of SeaTac, but that's not Oregon. That's Washington.
1:30 in the morning. You're on your meal break. Ah, beach bum. Good for you. You're down in OZ, right? Is it OZ? That's OZ, no? 1 hour just to get home. I live in Sydney. Yes, it is. Good on me then. It's terrible. All the traffic. Traffic is really a bummer. Sometimes when we reflect, Hassan Dino, when we reflect on past relationships, we can usually, if we can't clearly see our shortcomings when we're in that relationship, they become enormous after the relationship when we do some self-examination. Seems to have happened to you. Well, I wish you great success on your next challenging relationship. And I say challenging because they all are. We have to work at them, right? Your boyfriend. Okay, that's what happens. Things happen. Things are complicated. Sometimes family interfere. Sometimes it's not just enough for the two of you. One or more, well, one or the other. Well, unless it's polyamory. Okay, one of you is getting some opinions from someone in the family. And that can be the worst thing. At a golf course, all right, we can meet up at a golf course. I played yesterday afternoon and started out okay, and then I lost my mojo. I lost my mojo. Yep, sometimes, you know, absence, Hassan, absence makes the heart grow fonder, they say. And it does. I mean, Angela's away, and makes the heart grow fonder. But I know it's a regular thing, so it's just like she's going to work and coming back. Absence does make the heart grow fonder, but it also gives us a chance to think about a relationship in solitary confinement. I do that sometimes. I'm sure Angela does. We all do. Come on, you have to work on these things. You have to work on them. So the next time you're in a relationship, and this goes for everyone, enjoy it, as I know you will. But those experiences you had in the past, take what you can use and leave the rest behind. As you move forward, you're more experienced now, more experienced. I'd love to have a meetup on a golf course. Italians. Manas. Boom, boom, boom. Off to bed. Have a good day. Did you work all night again, Jen? You worked all night. Well, so when I'm on here, it's kind of like mid-morning breakfast time, I guess. You're just winding down from work. Thank you, Pasandino. Thank you very much for following. We appreciate that. Appreciate it. Glad you discovered us here. Discovered us. And please join MayDecemberSociety.com. It is a free website for people in age gap relationships, if you were in one, or any relationship, really, because there's a lot of wisdom over there, a lot of smart people. Many of them are here right now, and they can help you offer their opinions if you have any questions. It's a thing to do. And don't forget, you can get a t-shirt like this, but you'll have to buy it. That's the one caveat. So if you like anything you hear, buy something. It's inexpensive. It's not that big a deal. Hmm. Coaching. Yes, I'm coaching the our ladies volleyball team today, so I'm wearing the team shirt. I represent the guy over here. There he is. Here. Oh, there he is. The older guy, and I have maybe 25 or 30 volleyball players. They're only supposed to have 8 on the team that we have, but you know, I have to have a backup crew. So, and it's only 2 girls on either side. So I have a lot of people to put in the game. That's right. Always look at the brighter side. Look at the brighter side. And for those who are younger, certainly than me, try to take the high road when you're getting in any discussions with family or friends about your preferences. I go like, yeah, man, I get where you're coming from. What are you going to talk to I've heard that so many times. I don't know if I could do that. Well, then that's your shortcoming, because you should be able to talk to anyone. Of course, most of my guy friends know that they think for the obvious reasons, right? They think the obvious reasons. Oh, wow. Yeah, of course you don't worry about that. Your girlfriend's 26 years old. What does that mean? I have found that when you're in a relationship, it doesn't matter the age, a relationship moves maybe at different paces, all right? But it still reaches certain plateaus. Doesn't matter. So, and you can make those plateaus whatever you want. But I dare not get into a lecture. Now, I don't have my easel with my charts. They go up and they level off. They go up and they level off. Sometimes they come down. It's a fabulous chart. And the guys in the booth are saying, cut it. No, stop talking about that. Okay. I won't talk about that. Yes. There you go. My family now. And they don't like it, but screw them. Right on there. That's the attitude. There, go get them. Yes, you are absolutely right. If they've had ample time and haven't figured you out, well, screw them then, right? Claire followed her heart. Claire is a wonderful heart, very warm person. It's like all of you here. Speaking of warm, oh, my ceiling fan is on. It's another sunny day here in beautiful southern Florida. Let me see what the temperature is going to be today. It'll be heating up at the tax guy's office. I have to pay him to 75 degrees with a high of, it feels like 83 already, which means humidity's up. Yeah, humidity 69% and moving. I need golf shirts, like with the logo, so that somebody will perhaps ask, what the hell is that? And the reason, yesterday I was at the golf course. I was waiting for my buddy to show up, and I was inside the clubhouse. I was there just looking at some shirts or whatever, and a lady was in there, and she was probably my age. So she was inquiring about me, and do I play here? Do I live here? But she didn't ask if I had a girlfriend. That's something you blurt out. So, I say, yeah, I live here. I've been living here since whatever. I mean, it represents people my age. It looks like many of my friends, I must tell you. But the one with the little bow on over here, where is she? There she is. Oh, that little bow. That represents my other half. You see? Oh, she looks so that's your daughter then? No, that's Michael's daughter. Not mine. I don't have one. Oh, I've had daughters before, but this one is mine. Joe, you're nuts. Okay.
The humidity would kill you. No, it won't. You get used to it. Does your hair frizz? Why are your hands in the air, Joe? I don't know what to do with them. Okay. Rachel, huh? Okay, for you. Rachel, this is a medium. What's got a little nipple over here, doesn't it? Yeah, look at that. Okay. Well, excuse me. This is a tri-blend shirt. This we sell over here. We sell them off the rack over here. We do. You can't keep them in stock is what happens. Tri-blend is the good one. I mean, it's a good one because, you know, it's flexible. And, hey, I don't think it'll shrink too much. And then we have the cashmere blend sweaters. Oh, they're very nice. They're so expensive. We don't have any of them, Mr. Douglas. All right. Good morning, all. Thank you, Rachel. Oh, nice. Thank you. Well, I'm glad. I didn't. Mine's a little disheveled this morning, but I wanted you to know that I'm not always perfect, you see. So I had to mess it up and then come on. Oh, yeah, he does that. Kayla, what were you laughing at? It wasn't the hair joke because it was too soon. Was it the hands? There they are again. Hands down, please, Joe. Like Ricky Bobby. I've never been interviewed before. What do I do with my hands? Wait, my hands. Oh, yeah, Mr. Douglas, right. Hello, Mr. Doug. I'll have to think about that one. Bedhead. Alex Uchita's in the house, calling out my bedhead. It's not bedhead. I've been up a while. I just, I messed it up a little bit because it looked too perfect. Sometimes you have to take perfection and you have to just, go crazy. And sometimes I'll go crazy. I run with scissors sometimes. I really do. I walk along like that because my friends know I'm dangerous. I wanted a logo of running with scissors, kind of like to say living on the edge. Oh, nipple comment, huh? Okay, yes, you can share that one. They held up, huh? I cannot believe that. Jazz hands. Ooh, the jazz hands. There's no business like show business. Oh, something like that. Sorry, well, I use a razor, one of those fusion razors, safety razor. Yeah, I don't use an electric. Yeah, okay. In the messy, not messy hair. Your 30 minutes. Yes, I do. I live a life on the wild side. Sometimes I wear my head down on my forehead, and then I quickly change it. It's fascinating. Okay. Well, we may do that. We do have different versions of the logo. But I think we left them on. Not always. We have an older man and a younger man, and he's got a full head of hair. The bastard. Full head of hair. Ronnie, what is that? Craving noodles. Eat those noodles. Oh, yeah. Eat those noodles. I can hear everybody. Eat those noodles. Cap that pen and eat those noodles. As I mentioned, Rachel, there are other versions. If you check, I think on the website we have those somewhere.
I should be able to just throw them up and show you, which, you know, in most circumstances I could, but I don't have my production assistant. Angela doesn't let her work here with me when she's not here. I'm not sure why. I mean, Ronnie, go. Eat those vegetables. There must be some in the noodles. All right, all right. Yes, but you know, this is original logo. You see what I mean? Right. It's like the swoosh in Nike, but it isn't. Live your life. Alex Uchida dropping some sound advice on you there. Though this is important. Now you're going to put a caveat in your statement. You can't do that. Her mind is like a trap. Someone mentioned noodles. Now she knows what she's having for lunch. So, you see, imagine some other things you could say. I'm just teasing you, Alex. You're addicted. Not a crazy one, but yes. The old guy. Yes, you are susceptible to subliminal messaging, the kind they used to use on television. I believe they probably still do. Remember that? The old popcorn flash in front of your eyes and in the movie theaters. We couldn't see it, but we would get up and go buy popcorn because we're programmed to believe. Mind is a powerful thing, a terrible thing to waste. Here's my little chat box. What else here? So everyone has plans for today, other than those who are sleeping, like Jennifer went to sleep. I think she works all night. And also the beach bum needs to get some rest or drive home. Or go to work. What is it? There she is, she's leaving. Or he is. Have to go now. We will be here 2 days. Take care and drive carefully in all of that traffic around Sydney. Well, it's like with meat tenderizers. Is that what you're talking about? You like seasoned men. You like them blackened or grilled. I mean, what is it? How spicy do you want them? I love seasoned men. You sound like Hannibal Lecter. Okay. Seasoned men. A bit of 5 spice. Yes, you don't. Seasoned women. Well. Yes. There you go. Hello, Clarice. Is that you? Talk about seasoned women.
I can't believe I did that again. I can't believe I did that. I muted myself again. Damn it, I did that so I don't cough with these allergies. So what I was saying was, Eve, maybe I muted myself on purpose. I said, you are the feisty one. Did you hear that? Stay in Southern California. Do not go to Minnesota. You're feisty. You're a feisty one. It's because, I'm going to have to put the mute button, give you the mute button, Claire, and you can say, oh, Joe. Or when I mute, letters should come up to, you're muted, you're muted. They're the hands again. See, they go, Okay, so that's hilarious. Joe keeps muting himself. It's not hilarious because you can't hear all of these funny one-liners I'm throwing out there. So when they're not funny, just pretend like I'm muted. All right, so we have the feisty one, Eve, in Southern California, who gets all the protein she could possibly want. And she's not, well, I was going to say she's not a meat eater. I would say that she probably, do you eat fish at all, Eve? Or are you a hardline veganista? Is that a word? I don't think so, but could be, veganista. She's the veganista in the house. I need to eat healthier, I really do. So, and I need to go to the grocery store or supermarket, depending on what part of the country you're in, and buy something healthy. Now, if Angela was shopping, you wouldn't even need a produce section. One second, I'm going to mute myself because I have to take this call. Crazy. So all of you health professionals out there, they want to do a CAT scan, I think it is, my mom's head to see what's going on up there. But my question was, well, isn't that dementia moving into Alzheimer's? Yeah, but the neurologist just wants to check. I said, okay, well, it's okay. I will send a Berlin. What happened? Berlin is what San Francisco wishes it could be. Okay, well, I'm out of that conversation because I have no idea where we are. Oh, vegan restaurants. I see in Berlin. Well, then you should just do it, Eve. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not flitting around the world visiting all of our friends. It's an expensive endeavor. Maybe
we could do nah, we can't do anything like that. So the only people who would be, if you were to have although vegan is a big group, large group, thousands. Have you written a book yet on it? We will promo your book here. Bum, bum, bum. Well, Minnesota's passed and sailed. Well, I think that was the right thing. I think he wasn't right for you. You know, it was not right for you. Have any of you been to Koh Samui? Koh Samui. Samui. It's an island off the coast of Thailand. Its main source of revenue, that is the country's, the island, is tourism. It's not that big an island, but the center of it is jungle, so you can't really, it takes forever to go from one side to the other. But it is an interesting place. All right, here's some news just came in. Criminal charges against Empire actor Jussie, what's his name? Smollett have been dropped. Somebody paid someone a great deal of money for that one, I tell you. But that's what happens. People make stuff up and they just get away with it. You know, they don't do that in China. Did you know that? Yeah, it's not cold. It's heated up, actually. Samui. They have a rather entertaining live cam from there. It just reminds me of places I've been in the world in my younger days. So, in my travels. Yeah, drama. So, so old Jussie will be back acting again, it looks like, and he boosted himself quite significantly. Yep. Yeah, Lori Loughlin, well, trying to do what they feel is best, paying $500,000 for their children who don't even want to go to school. You know, it's one of those things. It's not that you went to school, it's where you went to school with those peeps. Now, as an actor, I will tell you, fortunately enough for me, my son is brilliant. Yes. But I'm guessing that those poor underprivileged actors' children, the successful actors' children, have other distractions in their lives. Poor things. So who else was tied up in that thing? Probably a lot of people we don't know. Hey, and in still more dramatic news, the owner of the New England Patriots, it looks like he was offered a plea deal for his 2 trips down the road here, not far, to a massage parlor in, where was that? That was in Jupiter, Florida. A lot of golfers live down there. They live all over Florida. Jupiter's very nice. some areas in particular. So he goes to this place, and they have him on film, I guess, engaging in something other than just a massage. And they were going to offer him a deal, which means that there'd be nothing, but he just has to admit that he was doing something wrong, and that was it, and it'd be clear. But he has so much money, why do that? That's for people that they just feel like they don't want to do this, and they're going to give you a pass, and, you know. But no, he would rather take his time in court. I think what happened with him is that while they have video, they don't have, which I really don't want to see, they don't have the conversation. There's no recording. So you cannot say that he paid for sex. You can just say that you can understand that he paid for a massage. The other stuff that took place was she just loved him so much. But the interesting thing is, yeah, sure she did. But the interesting thing is that he came back the next day. So, wow, that was some massage. And he apologized, the typical, I apologize to my family, my friends, and the organization. But I did nothing wrong. Well, no, you are apologizing. You must have done something wrong. You certainly didn't ask permission to go in there, did you? Yeah. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm sure. USC. Well, USC is a good school. But I grew up with Yale, and in my son's alma mater, Georgetown, it makes it kind of like, well, yeah, you tune into the MDS channel and you get all the news that is worth reporting. And a lot of it that isn't. MDS for a refreshing slant on the news. We have every angle covered. And yes, oh, look, I have scissors. And we run with scissors. We live on the edge here. I mean, it's just so crazy here. Knowing how to turn chicks on is one of the big things that we do here. Oh, yeah, you got a real chick on your shoulder, don't you? I'll say, I should work that out. Yeah, you got a chick on your shoulder. Lame. Yeah, I like that. I'm sorry you feel that way. You gonna believe me or your lying eyes? More interactive. It is more interactive. Yeah, those guys on the radio, that's why we don't wear headsets here. Yeah, I can make it look, can make it look really official here. Let me see this one. I'll put this set of headsets on just to, we are fully, what the hell are you doing? You know I would never wear this stuff because it mess up my hair. Hey, so, what's up? Yeah. So, I'm playing a game here because, oh yeah. Do you believe that? Can you hear me? Oh, no, that's okay. I just made a mess of the whole place. I have headsets set up on an old yoga thing block. See this? Block with eyes. And I put the headsets on top of it. And now they've fallen behind my desk. And the guys in the booth are going crazy. Do not put that on your head. All right, got to warm up. Yep, got to warm up those jokes. Yeah. Need a bow tie too. I have a bow tie. But just wear a bow tie and that's it. I know my humor is lame, but you know. Not with the accent. I'm not exactly sure where we are on this program. See, I need someone to help me. Claire, we're allowing you to unpack, obviously. That's good. You want a bow tie? Well, wait till I come out in my reverend outfit. I say reverend, so I'm trying to cover all, denominations. Jim Jones was a reverend too, wasn't he? If you're going to drink that Kool-Aid, use a May December mug. Can't believe I said that as insensitive, but I didn't mean to be insensitive. No, I'm very sensitive. Just the bow tie. Oh, yeah, this will be a crowd pleaser. It's funny, the more t-shirts we sell, the more we don't need to wear them. Well, is there a message there? No message. Okay. Just the MDS bow tie is a real crowd pleaser. I'm going to have to text my sister. I can't believe they said we're going to... The nurse called. They're going to have to do a scan on my mom's head to see what's going on in there. And when I said to her, but isn't that, dementia into Alzheimer's and this is a medical profession? So, yeah, but the doctor wants to see what's happening. Well, you've never seen this before. And then she says, but if you don't want, we don't have... Well, I don't know. What the hell do I know? Okay. Hey, I was in Guyana. Well, I don't know. They probably have that tour. I watched that recently. When I say recently, in the last 6 months, I watched that documentary on that again. You have to wonder. Well, I wonder who, I don't know who wrote that book of love, but it wasn't Jim Jones, that's for damn sure. I know. You almost set me up for something there, Alex. Really? Not sure I would go there. I mean, I don't mean the topic. I mean physically to the brick and mortar. It's May December Society. Well, yes, you're right about that. My friends here would rather have a bottle of wine and discuss whatever we want to. Now, can you imagine all of us sitting around a huge table, just having fun, laughing and drinking? Oh my God, it'd be fun. Just, just sharing the knowledge, the jokes. And the onlookers would be looking at us, so we'd be in a roped off area, like in a casino or something. I don't know why I put us in a casino. Put it anywhere. It's in the middle of a Wyoming dude ranch. And we're there, and other people will be looking at us like we are, in a zoo. Oh, look how old that one is. Oh, she's got to be half his age. Or more. So. Oh, 25. You'll have to homeschool him for a little while, I guess. Wow, 25 days. What? They have to do a background investigation on a little boy. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. It does sound chaotic, doesn't it? It's a subliminal messaging. Ooh. It's simply sublime. Oh, we could ride horses too. That'd be lovely. Wow. We don't want them to fall behind. No. You would think they might have some provisions for that. Why does it take so long? Oh, so many applicants. Oh, for that's to the school. I got you. Sorry that's happening. Yeah, everything's going along beautifully, the move and all of that, and you think this just routine phone call or application, and yet then you run into a speed bump. But that too shall pass. Do they offer and do they recommend? Maybe, I mean, you're new to the area, tutors, or, I mean, they must have some suggestions. Rita C. Wow. Getting back to the subject at hand. When did you and your current girlfriend start dating? Well, my current girlfriend, we haven't started dating yet because my Angela doesn't know about it. But, and how is she different from the rest of your dating history? Well, we don't have time to go into my dating history. Come on. But she's younger. She is the youngest ever. I was in a relationship. The woman was 15 years younger than me, and I did not think of it as an age gap relationship. Just didn't think of that. I met Angela, and I was struck by the fact that she was so much younger, 39 years. And it did give me a moment's pause. And I asked her about that, and she said, well, let's just see what happens. And here we are, going on 6 years later. How about that? So, Oh, that's good, Claire. Friends that are teachers, that'll be helpful. That is terrific. Because you can't just put it, and that's much better because putting a child, at least I think now as a parent, but a long time ago had to worry about schools, you cannot anymore just think because the person has credentials that they're getting, they're being taught properly. So it's better to have a friend who you know will look after your child. Why is the whole channel based on that concept? Because you may find this odd, Rita, but most people around the world have disdain for couples that are in age gap relationships. I mean, almost to the point of ostracizing their children from the home, their adult children from the home, never speaking to them again, calling the police on their significant other, doing terrible, terrible things, anything they can in their power to separate a relationship that they do not approve of solely because of the age difference. It exists. And that's why we've created a private website, maydecembersociety.com, which has thousands of members. And they gain all of the support they could possibly get from the very smart, intelligent couples and singles that are familiar with age gap relationships and may very well be in them. They are married. Our website has also produced 3 engagements now and 2 weddings. So we're very proud of what we have started. And we started it on a whim and it has grown. It's been 5.5 years. So that's why we are here. This live was spawned, I guess you'd say, with an age gap couple, by an age gap couple. So that's why we're out here, trying to reach the masses. All right, who we have here? Alex, you don't like Northern California. I love San Francisco, but you don't like that. You want to move? There you go. Rub their faces in it. All right. I'm trying to pick up on this thread here we have. You're celebrating every day you got out alive. Of a relationship. There you go, and being happier than ever. You betcha. You better betcha. I feel sorry for, not sorry for, that's the wrong thing to say. In my experience, mute real quick. Damn it, I did that again. I cannot believe it. I was just telling myself, I guess, about how women that I've noticed that a lot of women stay in relationships longer than I've noticed that men have. Okay, now I could be way off on that, but just in my experience, and that sometimes it's less so in the United States, perhaps. But I was counseling a woman in India who stayed, and it was forbidden for her to leave. I mean, it was just like, oh my goodness, finally, she's happy. She's finally happy. But the family no longer talks to her. But she was less, I mean, what was, at that point, what was more important to her? Her sanity and her personal happiness, or that she's accepted at a Sunday or Saturday dinner? Come on, man. So in her case, she's much happier, but she stayed way too long. The years. And finally it broke her, and she just couldn't. She had to break away. And I was so happy to help her in some regard. You know, it's very difficult, and religion has a lot to do with some of these issues. I mean, but religion has to do with everything. Religion starts every war. Religion. So I like to take religion out of the equations. Well, I don't talk about it here unless I'm joking about Catholicism, which I was raised in and would never consider joining. My big thing is, if you waited till you were 21, would you join that religion? No, you're born into it. You don't have a choice. You are brainwashed from day one. See, I'm very opinionated about that stuff. You know, I pay my dues, 12 years of Catholic school, and realized halfway through that it was crazy. So I did unmute myself. So anyway, I just think sometimes that I never hear, not never, but I infrequently hear men say, "Oh, I'm so relieved I'm out of that." Maybe women take it more seriously. Women hang on longer in some cases. I know men that do it too. You know, it's like, what am I going to do? I can't, you know, come on. Happiness, we are here so briefly that we should be happy. Happiness, you know, I use that all the time when I'm talking about happiness. And you can't discount it. Happiness is everything. Okay, that's enough. On the pulpit, baby. There you go. So you are in a situation, Alex. That's great. And that's unusual. Terrific, but unusual. What I see people sometimes on the website, and they just, in a week or two, they just are ready to elope or do whatever they're doing. And oh man, I like to, before I always ask someone, how long have you been together? 2 weeks, a month. Well, call me in another couple months. I mean, I'll give a couple answers, you know, but you can't really know what's going to happen. I mean, you're probably not even out of the bedroom yet. You know what I mean? So, good title of a book. Not out of the bedroom yet. Yep. That's right. Always look at the positive side. And you know what? You are happy now. You're happy now. And your daughter, well, there you go. I'm divorced. My son is amazing. Wouldn't change anything. But those are experiences, and sometimes you can help others, you know, avoid some of the telltale signs. Telltale signs. Tattletale signs. Some signs. Yes. Right. And I completely understand that. Claire, is a very, very good point. You know, finances, they say one of the things that breaks up couples most often. And keeps people together. It's hard to be really happy when you don't have any money, you know. And we know in society it usually takes a couple of incomes unless you're really fortunate. Yeah, feel so trapped. But I'm very happy that all of you are happy in your lives. That's terrific. There are many who are not. And if you're not a member of MayDecemberSociety.com, please join, because it is people with experience like you have that are needed over there, because we receive, and I'm not saying those that are already there are not helping. They are helping immensely, but you can always use other people's opinions and their experiences to see how they apply to your own situation, your challenges. Someone else may have experienced the same challenge. And they can talk to you personally or in a general forum. So I think it's a good idea to join. MayDecemberSociety.com does serve a great purpose, you know. And so this is a spin-off of that, and we just have fun doing this. Because otherwise I'd be sitting around playing the guitar till I have to go to my tax guy. So I was going to go visit my mother, but I think I'm going to wait till after her x-ray or her scan. But it gives me pause, though, that they would call me about that. Well, when I finish here, I'll speak with my sister and get her 2 cents. Wow, slept in your car. Wow. You are more amazing than I already thought. Alex, so San Francisco, yes, you know, you're right, Claire. That's very important. My sister did that with her girls, and they are independent. My son is certainly independent. Independent. I never slept in my car. I mean, never slept in my car. Let's be realistic. In a car, of course I have, but not where that was my home for a period of time. And I admire you for doing what you needed to do to improve your situation. That woman in India I was talking about, she had to do some great things that was just unheard of. And I spoke with her for almost 6 months, you can imagine. And she had no one to talk to. She was completely miserable. Her husband was abusive. The family had no clue. I mean, it was just terrible. And the small part that I played was being there and just with suggestions. But I'm just happy that she's happy now. But there's so many people out there, we can't get to them all. So we have this society with all of you, with these great, great challenges you experience and you have overcome. And there are those who still, still badger those in age gap relationships and when they should be, being kind, listening to people and helping them, We don't get the same respect. Not that we care, all right? I don't want to change, but that other people get because we are normal people. We are normal people. And this woman that I was telling about in India, she was able to and is in a relationship now with someone a little bit older and is very happy. Maybe 10, 15 years older. And is very happy. When she was in an arranged marriage before, so that was very difficult, very trying. But I'm happy that she is in an age gap relationship and is being treated with respect and kindness. So, yeah. Elise, there you go. That's right. You are all amazing. You are all amazing. It's so great. When I think of the first day or second day I was doing this, and the trolls were, like they are on our YouTube channel with their comments, so brave that they would come in and just say things. It was just, and Angela asked me, well, how can, that is so abusive. Why would you do it? I said, because I see something here. I see there's some good here. And it's great to chat with you guys every day. It's great. So we are, and she sees it now. She definitely sees it, that the potential. We always wanted to have our unscripted television show, which we worked on for a long time with some people in Los Angeles, and they scrapped it, where we would travel around and we would meet all of you. We would meet you. And we would we would have meetups in your cities, and we would feature particular couples that did something that was different. Like we have trapeze artists, if you get my drift. Something is really out there. I'm not saying we're all proud of our accountants and doctors and all that, and that's really cool. But you know, it's a trapeze artist. So Angela and I might try that with crazy stuff. Just something like that. I think it would have been a great show, and it would have been entertaining to people. Because they might say, who are they going to introduce next week? You know, you have another meetup. It would have been fantastic. And so I still have hopes that someday that could happen. It would be great. I hope so. But that's what we worked on. Well, yeah, the trolls, they're interesting. Yeah, we do. We do have humor about that. The ones in Angela, when we first started with the YouTube channel, she would get so incensed about the negative comments. She said, would you believe she'd read it? I said, I don't want to hear that. I'm not speaking to those people. They're not gonna, we are trying to help other people with our videos and our skits we do, and, you know, to shed some light and some humor on what we do. So I just wouldn't, very seldom would I read any. And that was the way for me to handle it and keep moving forward, not letting someone else rain on the parade, you know. We just do what we try to do, you know, and it's fun. Yeah. Yeah, they do want everything. They want us throwing things. And one company contacted us. Well, you guys get angry at each other. Do you ever throw things? I said, what, is that what you want us to do? Throw things at one another? You got the wrong couple here. Can we argue? Just like any other couple. Absolutely. And we're both these big personalities. So when the volume gets up, I say, we're getting loud here. Yeah, all right. So let's... yeah. Well, I agree with it. And you all are terrific. You're terrific. You are why I am here. I mean, at some point I would have given up. Talking about a long relationship, I wasn't going to let trolls dominate for more than a day or so, a couple days. But I would have given it a week anyway. But we are rolling along. We're having fun. And I love to have conversations with you guys. Sarah Evans dropping in. Hello, good morning, Sarah. Sarah, smile. Mm-hmm. No, you can do that, certainly. Opera about what I do. I've done this, and believe me, you should do it anyway. If you happen to see a YouTube video that we do and you see a negative comment, oppose them. Just make a comment. I love that. Sometimes using another email, I might go in and say something, you know, so they don't know it's me. I have done that before, of course. You want to promote what you have going, and you want the positive vibe. You don't want people just browbeating. Really, the TLC show, huh? And if you've seen our YouTube video on that, you can see that I was upset with that whole deal. The guys were wonderful. They were lovely gentlemen who were here, the crew, for a few days. And It was great, but they left so much. There was so much editing, and we understand editing, but they left out key components that we did a whole segment on maydecembersociety.com. That's why we did that thing to begin with, and they took that all out. Now when people do these things, they are able to promote their stuff. Why they didn't let us, I'm not sure. And they say it was just, time constraints. No, come on. You could have cut something else. It wasn't that great. But maybe there'll be another one. TLC, yeah. TLC, though. You saw us on TLC. Maybe they aired that. It was recently on Netflix. TLC would have been great. But TLC, I don't think that's where... The only TLC that I had done was... Who Killed Chandra Levy was a made-for-TV movie. Yeah, they do. They just want, salacious material is what they figure they want. There are enough people. When we were going to do, I think, who was on? I don't think she's here today, but we were going to do. Steve Harvey's producers contacted us early on, but it was more of. I didn't want cat calls and stuff like that from the audience. I didn't want that, and I still considered myself a real actor at that time. So it was a long time ago. Today we would probably do it to help grow everything May December Society. Yeah, Netflix. Netflix, I think, Sarah. TLC would have been, TLC at one point was interested in us for that, so I know it wasn't TLC. But that's okay. I get the idea, and thank you for mentioning that. Yeah. I do wish, and someday we could do that. If if we were wealthy, we could do that. We could take the show on the road. I could pick up the phone and probably by this afternoon have an entire crew here ready to do everything. Of course, because I've worked in the business and I know the people here. Are you tired of doing commercials? Come on over and film us. We're going to go out to Wyoming. We're going to stop along the way. That takes some serious money to do that. Yeah, I'm sure it was Netflix. Okay, Alex, thank you so much for coming in. It was good to see you again. Always love talking to you. And thanks for that information. Wow. That's some pretty heavy-duty stuff. In your car. Much respect. We're happy you're here. Stop in, as you know, anytime. Anytime. From Alaska, Donald, how are you? Really? So you're going to move to Bakersfield, huh? That's cool. Good for you, man. Yeah. Well, at the time they only did one U.S. couple. We were, I guess, the ones they were using. And yeah, the woman with she always wanted to plan her own funeral or something. That's kind of weird, I guess. I don't know. The hearse all the way down to the horses. Weird. Cheers to Alex. Well, Lily, that's a question that we hear quite often about introducing your partner to parents. So he is 33 years older, and you told your mother a fib there. How long have you been going together? For a while. First of all, I'm going to do a commercial here for MayDecemberSociety.com. Join there, Lily. If you are a member, send me a private message and I can go on and on about my opinions, what you should do. And there are many, many people that have experienced the challenges you have. Some are here even that could help you out. But it's rather than discuss it here, because I need to ask a lot of questions, it's better that you private message me. Join MayDecemberSociety.com. It's private, okay? So you don't have to worry about anything getting out. And just send me a private message and I'd be happy to go over it with you. Also, if you create a post on the website, very easy to do. Many of our community members have gone through the same thing, and they will offer suggestions for you. So do that. But the number one thing is that you want to have respect and happiness in your life. You know, people need to respect you. All right, and you and your partner need to be happy together without any outside distractions. They're going to happen, but the ones closest to you are the ones that hurt the most. So you need to either come to an agreement with them. And I'm really cutting this right to the chase because there's so much more. Or you need to let it go for a while, let that family go for a while. You know, and I know you're probably real close to your mom and all that, but there's so much we can discuss. So join MayDecemberSociety.com and private message me, and I'm happy to discuss that with you. It's a good question. It comes up a lot. So we have a lot of experience in that. Good morning, Papa. Just rolled out of bed. That's a nice life, that retirement life. The retirement life. Hey, Lily, how are you? Wow, Dana's here. Good morning from Oklahoma City. You know, Lily Thompson, one thing. Yes, please do that. Just send it to me. We'll get over it. Because we all have opinions of this, and here you're kind of preaching to the choir because all of us know about these things. I spent a lot of time trying to help and offering suggestions. It's ultimately your decision, whatever you do, of course, and that it's good. Yeah, send me a private message. I'll be happy to chat with you about that. All right, good old San Diego. I've been to Bakersfield. I live between LA and San Diego. Lily Smith. Lily Smith. So it's good morning over there. It's still morning. Donald was out on the roadways, and now he's going to have a week off. That's cool. So Donald, you are in Alaska, is where you reside now. Let me see, why did I see Alaska? I'm not, Donald. Hey, Dana. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, from Wasilla, Alaska, right. Bakersfield. Yeah. Bum 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. So, what is going on with you, Pop Pop? What's happening today in Pop Pop House? I'm going to put this back on the other one. Let me see where it is. Guten Morgen. There we go. We're back. All right. All right. We're back. We're back in action. All right. Don't forget, shirts are in. May December Society. That's a blue shirt. And it's not a surprise. I'm wearing blue frame glasses and I'm wearing blue eyes today. So you see, that's what we do here. We're color coordinated. The beach ball's blue, turn around. It's just by happenstance. Thank you, Brennan in Florida. Is that right? Or Brenna in the NFL. I don't know where that call was from. Oh, that's sweet. I'm sorry that they still give you grief, Eve, but I'm glad that we're here and the website is here. That's a good thing. Michael. Michael. Okay, Michael. Gotcha. Thank you very much. I'm glad they're entertaining to you. We need to get some more out. We do. Doing these live things, and Angela and I have them. I've had 3 live on the weekends. Actually, doing a video becomes a little more time-consuming and difficult to plan. We do have a couple ideas, and we always take suggestions about that. One thing we like to do are those Japan crates or UK crates where people send us food from other countries and we do a video about it, whether we like it or not, you know, and we report on that, and that's fun. That's a lot of fun, so you can always do that. Right. Well, we don't want you to be alone. And you know, Eve, I'm always here for you. You know that. Alrighty. I know you use humor. You've got it going on. You are very much in control. You are in control. Dominance, I don't know. Yeah, I know that you're in control of your life, and I'm happy about that. A food challenge? Well, we could have a cook-off. We know you can stand up for yourself, of course. Bum bum bum, ba da 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 dum, ba da ba da bum. Dana, I remember the first time I was in Oklahoma City. I was driving out west. I like those long trips, and I can remember, where did I go through? I was in nothing but plains, And I'm driving along and I see way off in the distance these buildings erupting, and it was so interesting at the time. I'm sure the entire area is developed. That was in the early 70s or early 70s. I drove cross country first time. And Oklahoma City erupted. It was like a geyser. Again with the hands, I know, but I need them. So, and as quickly, I mean, it took a while to get there. It was off in the distance, the horizon, whatever that distance is. And I get there, and it was fascinating. I came from Washington, D.C., so my hometown, so it's a sprawling, always city. And almost as quick as I arrived in Oklahoma City, I was right through Oklahoma City. It was in my rearview mirror. It was, I'll never forget that. It was kind of like Oz, just sitting there. I'm sure it's so built up all around there now, it's different, but it's funny that I have that memory of Oklahoma City. Now, I know you do. I know you do, Eve. Thank you. We're going to need to print something on the back of these shirts. The hoodie that we have, that Angela designed, is on back order. Angela has so wanted to have that, but it will arrive. It will arrive. And I'm anxious to see the material that she's getting on. She has a premium t-shirt. This is as well, this is the mid-level. So you have the least expensive one, which is probably just a t-shirt, maybe cotton. This has 3 blends in it that is supposed to keep it, okay. Keep its shape. Maybe, I don't know what it does. We're not going to know until we wash them. And then there's a top blend, I believe. But they're t-shirts, so buy them by the hundreds and be happy. Give them out to friends. Claire, you might consider them as Christmas gifts for your family. I kid because I love. That'd be hilarious, though. A mug. You all know that would be a riot. Yeah. I'm looking back here. All right. Michael. Michael, or Brennan will put it, but Michael, are you a member of MayDecemberSociety.com? You should join. I have to make a note of your name you go by because, everyone has tricked names here. For organic, non-dyed cotton, like taupe color. I don't know, Rachel, but I will say, I think a taupe color's in one of the T's somewhere. I've ordered a t-shirt with that odd looking sentence. I'm not her dad, I think, is something that we put there, but it's on angles and it doesn't read right away. You'd look at it and you have to say, what the hell's that saying? So I wanted that so that people would ask me, and I can say, no, it says I'm not her dad. And then if any explanation, boom, here's a card. Yes, Michael, please, MayDecemberSociety.com. It's free to join. It's free to stay. And you will meet a lot of like-minded couples and individuals that lend a ton of support to those of us in age gap relationships, or those who are interested in age gap relationships, and those who are dating older or younger, and maybe dating several older or younger. Who knows? I mean, who are we to judge? We kid, we don't judge. Rachel, we'll have to look into that for you. Not her dad. That's a really cute T-shirt. You should look at it. It's right there. We're listed below here. If you slide down, it says the Teespring stores, May December Society. Check that out. Everything. There are multiple colors for shirts, and also coffee mugs. Don't leave home without it. And we have a lot of other designs that are will be on their way. We put designs in, and it takes a while for them to get back to us that they have accepted those. You know, so they're a little bit slower than I had hoped for, but this product is pretty good. It's nice, so I recommend that. And there are 100% cotton, I believe. Prefer organic, yeah, you know. Check them out. Check them out. Yes, you call it dating. Here and there. Oh, the luxury of, oh. Ooh. I was criticized when I was single living in New York City. Not criticized, well, a very good friend of mine did. She was just making an observation. I would have all of these different dates, and I would go out to dinner. And she said to me one day, we were gym partners, and she lived in the building, very nice, but we did not date because I did, you know, kind of close to home there. So should anything go wrong. However, she used to say, you date these people, you go out once? But I said, I go out there, you just want to have a dinner companion. And I thought about that for a while. Yeah, you know, I was calling it dating, which it was, you know, established online, OkCupid or whatever they were at the time, years ago. And you'd get to know someone a little bit, and then you'd meet. I would meet. Now, I will tell you about how particular I am. I would meet at a nice bar in Mandarin Oriental Hotel, right off of Central Park West, at Columbus Circle. And meet at a bar there, and if she came in and was presentable and who she said she was, you know, not disingenuous, but that does happen. I have a nightmare story about that. My sister said I should write a book. If they were and they were presentable, then we would proceed to go to dinner to wherever. If they were okay, but you know, I'm not sure this would lead anywhere. I mean, other than, you know, in New York, they're particular in certain restaurants where you go, what you're wearing, even today. So I would make sure I had a nice, you know, middle of the road place, and then a real nice place if I felt like. And it was really more what I felt like doing. But I was in control. I had invited them to dinner. They don't know whether we're going here or there. So on occasion, I would have to, you know, make a phone call. As I would go, the men's room always had a phone in it, right? And it had my phone. Make a phone and cancel one reservation, because I never like to make a reservation and not show up for it. I won't do that. So I cancel the reservation, and I go to the other place. So I would have two options based on many things. Since I was the one who was going out to dinner and wanted to go out to dinner with this person and have a nice time and show her a good time, I wanted to be in control of where we were going. I know, it's just me. And that's what I would call dating. But my friend was right. I think I just wanted a dinner companion. See, terrific, Rachel. That works out. That's terrific. Wait a minute. You want to promote MDS? That's why you're waiting for shirts to have a logo. Ah, yeah. No, no. I was more. It was more selfish. It was more for me. I mean, I would. I have met. I met a woman who was a jazz singer, and the entire time, now you know she's barking up the wrong tree, just having a drink, which we meet, and it didn't go beyond the bar. Well, you know, because I didn't say dinner was a given. I was like, kind of like, well, we'll see. We'll go from there. You know what I mean? After you meet somebody. She was trying to convert me to some religion. Oh, you've got to come to my church. We got to, oh, we have, girl, you don't even know who you're talking to here. So, okay, well, that's great. You know, after a couple hours of listening to that and my eyes were starting to bleed, I just, you know, we just, okay. I went out with a psychotic chef once, big fancy chef type person. She played the guitar. She told me her guitar was in the shop. And I said, well, I play guitar as well. And maybe, you know, in the future we can get together and jam a little bit. It'll be fun, blah, blah, blah. Nice little get together, little you know, met at a bar. I kind of knew her background. So, and it was very nice. Had a lovely time. Well, then I was doing shows and I was busy and I had to go shoot a commercial somewhere and I wasn't available. 2 weeks later, I call her. 2 weeks. I mean, and you're dating people, you know, like Eve says, she's dating. I call her, say, hey, this is Joe, how you doing? You, and she's cursing, my men are all like you think. I said, look, I'm just calling to see if your guitar was repaired so we could get together. And she said some expletive and just hung up. Well, it shouldn't be hard work for you, Rachel, right? Because you have found the guy, right? Yeah, so, yeah, you know, I don't, and this woman, this chef person, showing her true colors. I mean, not cool at all. Just was going off on me because it had been a couple weeks, and I forget. You know, I mean, when you're dating 3 times a week, or you know, back in those days when I mean, it was New York City for goodness sake. Crazy. Ah, good on you. I'm glad you did that. That's crazy. A disaster date. So that disaster date was a one date, or you gave him a second chance, and that was the second chance. Yeah, and probably the last date. Creepy is right. Unbelievable. I went out there with this one woman who said to me, we went out one time, lovely time. Next day she calls me. She says, for a couple of days, listen, friends, a big thing in New York, they started doing this. This was some years ago, watching movies, old movies on rooftops, and that was a thing. And you know, so I was wondering if you'd like to come on over and meet my friends, and bring some beer and wine for us. Now, I have been out with her once, and she wants to introduce me to her friends already. And then she wants me to provide the beer and wine, which was not that big a deal, but I had to say, whoa. Whoa, hit the brakes. So, still not the strangest. Still not the strangest. Yeah, and you do have to block numbers. I know about that too. You're right. It's crazy out there, everywhere. It's crazy. The craziest one, I think I'm repeating myself, maybe people don't know this, why it should come out in a book. I met this woman. She said, no, we can meet. You know, I was checking out, we were chatting back and forth. And she wanted a very public place. Yes, of course, I get all of that. So on Times Square, at some hotel, like the W Hotel, we meet in the lobby. And I'd seen her photograph, of course, and or Skype, I forget. So I said, hey, it's good to meet you. You know, yeah, nice to meet you too. And then she said, I have this plan. I'm going to be married in 8 months. I think it was. Let's say it was October, whatever it was leading up to that. I'm going to be married in October. And you just moved to the top of the list. This was after I said, would you like to get a drink or a cup of coffee, anything? No. I'm going to be married by October, and you move to the top of the list. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. Never heard from her, spoke to her again. What a nut job. Crazy. People are nuts. People are nuts out there. I'm going to be married and you move to the top of the list. Not something that I wanted to hear. I mean, as a matter of fact, even if I was attracted to her, I would never see her again. What a nut. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody, we know. Hey, from being in age gap relationships and the way people respond to it, even family, right? They're nuts. Imagine a stranger. I mean, so we shouldn't be surprised. Do my taxes and some other stuff to do today, but it's been great. Sometimes I like these topics of most of us here are in relationships, and then we have Claire, who's not Claire. Claire is, I wanted to say Eve. We have Eve out there remind us that she's dating all the time, and that's good. So make sure you give us. We want copious notes taken. Eve will keep us up to date on what's going on out there. Yeah, can you imagine looking? There's a place to go on a first date, looking at an engagement ring. Isn't really dating today if you're online. Like I think a friend of mine is on something. He says you just. So first impressions are important on that site, whatever it is. Oh, nice that you have someone, Rachel, that will do some housework for you. That's good. It's crazy. Claire, yeah, that's a creepy guy, huh? That was a creepy one. Well, I'm glad everyone, for the most part, is happy here. And if you're not, maybe for a little bit of your day, we can sometimes make you laugh. But we want you to be happy. That's far more important than any lame jokes I say. Perhaps that is it. Oh, that's great. Well, that's nice. You can get things done. I wish I had friends. My friends don't even do stuff like that. I have to pay anybody who does any work around here. So how far are you from San Diego, though, Eve? I thought you were Southern. Well, you'd still be Southern California, yeah. I mean, I'm in South Florida, but it's a couple hours to Miami. So we must be in the two longest states, right? Probably. Well, that's cool. A really great date. I mean, great. Great. It's a pretty great word. You know what I mean? Well, you know, Rachel, that's great that he is not jealous. As I say to many people, because I am in private message with many, jealousy is a wasted emotion. You know, we all have it to some degree, you know, but trust is far more important. And you can burn too many brain cells, I think, if you're overly jealous. I think it's unhealthy to be overly jealous. I kind of look at it like this: if the person doesn't want to be with you, then, you know, wants to be with someone else, that's, you know, it's shocking and disturbing, but you'd rather know that than not, perhaps. Anyway, but going on him. He's not jealous. That's terrific. And it's nice to know Claire also had creepy dates like I did. And most of us probably have had those situations. So it is just when you have been on that dating scene. Oh, that's sweet. Eve, is Gladstone still there? Since you know Malibu, I love Gladstones. It's just fun to hang out. So we'll go to Gladstone's. That's a good place for a meetup. They can valet park our cars. Of course, they valet. I love LA, man. They valet park everything. And they valet park you at the car wash. They do whatever you want. I remember my first time in Los Angeles, I had heard I was in my 20s, I had heard so much about Rodeo Drive. So I went in there, one of the shops, you know, valet park the car and all that kind of thing. And I walk in and I spent, I couldn't afford it, but I couldn't find anything. Even their t-shirts were like $300. It was nuts. Which, by the way, these are not. These are affordable. I bought a pair of shorts that I had forever. $175. Clearance. I mean, really? Okay. Yeah, so you guys know Gladstones? Do you know it? I know there are probably nicer places, but I remember going there when it was just, um, it seemed like a thing to do at the time. Yeah, way back in the day, Rachel, there you go. Malibu is very cool. Paradise Cove. Well, you know, at Gladstone, you probably see that. All right, so owner of Paradise Cove, is Paradise Cove a restaurant or is it I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I remember, you know, some highlights in my time in the LA area, and I just, I don't know. Wow, 39-year-old. Okay, the sandcastle. You just tell me where. I mean, you know, those things are probably old school. I was there so long ago. I had a friend of mine. I used to go to the Palm restaurant because a friend of mine was part owner in Washington, D.C. And I went out to LA there. I forget what boulevard that's on out there. You know, Los Angeles is so cool. It's really great. The LA, I mean, big area, all of California. I like Northern California as well, but totally different, completely different. One of the neatest things that ever happened, I was going out to dinner, it was Sunday night, and I had on a pair of slacks with a sport coat, and they got caught on something, and it just tore. It was, I don't know, gabardine or something. I forget what they were. You know, it's a while ago, in the 80s or something. And it ripped. And so it needed to be, you can't stitch it. It had to be blended together, right? I found a place on a Sunday that could do that and got my pants back before I had to go out that night. Where I was from, everything was closed on Sunday. Times have changed now, I know, but it's amazing what sticks with you, right? I needed my pants repaired, and they could be done. It could be done on a Sunday. America, you gotta love it. So those are my big LA stories. Oh, I remember the Rockford Files. They used to do, I laugh watching those things now. You guys in the business know B-roll is just, you know, you might be watching a car on the highway going along or somebody walking down the street. They actually had conversation maybe 12 minutes. The rest is B-roll. So they used to show him leaving his office, getting a car, going down, driving all the way, driving into a place. I mean, in those days, I guess the viewers were too stupid to realize when you get in the car and leave, if the car shows right up again, you can put two and two together. Okay, he left and he arrived. No, then they go like this and they show you the whole way to the, it was funny. So you had all that long B-roll. But yes, I used to like Jim Rockford in the Rockford Files, right? That was, and I liked, oh, come on. James Garner. I liked him in that movie with Sally Field. Man, that was a great movie. Remember she moved to an area and she was raising the horses and he was the pharmacist? That was an age gap thing in those days. Wow, that's a good age gap movie. I love that one. Angela watched it with me. She really liked it. It was really great. Well, we'll have to go there. We'll have to go there. Do you remember that movie? Anyway, James Garner and Sally Field. Sally Field. Was it Sally Field? Yes, Sally Field. And that was good. Hmm. Calabasas. Um, yeah, the horse country. How did that area hold up with all those fires they had? Was that was further up in the hills, right? Saddle Peak Lodge. May December Society meetup. See, you can see we'll have T-shirts all set up on half mannequins, um, or actually live models. We're in LA. We can hire live models to walk around in them in bikinis with our T-shirts. Well, you know, something cheesy like that, and we'll have someone operating that concession, and we'll be in the bar just having a wonderful time. We have the ideas. We have the desire. We get the money, we'll do those things. You know that. We will. And if anyone comes across someone who would sponsor it, that's even better. See, that's what I was hoping for with it when we were laboring so long with LA doing something, is that we wanted to have meetups, but my suggestion was let's have them sponsored if you want to keep the expense down and just promote their products. I mean, come on, it's a no-brainer. They do it all the time. Well, we'll do that next time. Maybe we can talk about it next time. Missed call. I got to take that call. We'll see. Okay. I got to take this one, folks. 1 second, please. My mom wants to talk. So you know what? I think I'll have to go to the tax guy. I'll just go down there and talk to her because I couldn't do it here. Good and Hood. Well, I don't even know what you're talking about. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm sure that was fun working there. Well, I got to start my day now, guys. Now that I have to go to the tax guy and visit my mom, which I do frequently. I don't always announce that, but I will be visiting her because I've had a couple calls from down there. So listen, it's been fantastic seeing you all chatting today. It's been wonderful as always. And we'll do it again soon, like tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to do it. And if I need to have a tape of that song that I ended with yesterday because I don't have time to do it today. But I'm gonna hop now, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks to all of you, Rachel, Eve, Claire. Let's see, Lily, Mary is here now. Hi. Let's see who else here. Of course, Claire, Rachel, ask Eve. See, everybody's been chatting here. Michael, thank you. All right, thanks for tuning in. Lily Thompson's going to be a new MayDecemberSociety.com member, and Lily Smith and Dana. All of you, of course, Alex, who already left. You guys have a great rest of your day, or a peaceful, restful night. And we'll talk tomorrow, 10-ish. Okay? All right. Thanks so much. Bye.